Doesn't that look beautiful? Welcome to the first edition of Broken Reel. So this is Torrey Pines State Beach. It's a very popular place in Southern California. Luckily, it's not in one of California's conservation areas. And so this is where I want to start my first actual video and actually record and fish some sort of thing. Hopefully I'll catch something today. You can see behind me there's this tiny little cliff that is blocking most of the wind. If there was that wind there, it would be absolutely freezing. It's going to be sunny today. I came out early to get the early morning bite, so hopefully I'll be able to catch something. Let's go over what I'm going to be fishing with today. My rod is an 8'6" Solilo Okuma, and then the reel is a PC Fun 5000, Venom 5000 with a 30-pound braid. My leader is going to be 15-pound fluorocarbon. I don't know if you'll be able to actually see it, but there it is. I have 2 dropper loops, and then what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to tie a uni knot to a 2-ounce weight in the bottom, and then loop some hooks onto here, and then we'll have some. We'll start baiting up. I'm going to twist this about 8 times, you know, 8 for money. Anyone that understands what that means, comment down below, let me know. All right, there's our uni knot right there. And then let's loop on some hooks. All right, so what I'm going to use with today is these number 2 octopus hooks. Gamakatsu circle octopus hooks right there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but right there. What I'm going to do is with these dropper loops, I'm going to pinch the eye. Hopefully I can thread it through right here. Well, not everything goes away according to plan, so what I'm going to end up doing is using some of these snap swivels, because what I just realized, because I didn't pay attention, obviously you should always pay attention, the eyes of these are fairly small, and it's rather difficult with the temperature to try to actually loop this into the hole and do a simple adjustment. So I'm going to use these snap swivels, or snaps, and snap these into place. Hopefully what I'm aiming for won't be deterred when they see the hardware, and that's what my only concern is right now, is that they'll be deterred once they see the actual hardware pieces. I think maybe next time I'll probably switch over to actual bait holder hooks. Hopefully Gamakatsu has them in the size that I want, size number 2, because more than likely the eye will be large enough, and that way I don't waste any of this hardware that I don't unnecessarily need to waste. So, I wonder if I could go to the back of this, or I could just be a little lazy. Let's see how that goes. So the way I have this rigged up is that, as you can see, the distance from the bottom hook to the actual weight itself is significant. I would say that is close to 2 feet, and then the same thing goes for the top hook and the bottom hook. I have it relatively close to about 2 feet apart from one another, just to be able to ensure that there's a significant distance ground covered when I toss this out into the ocean. So hopefully with the 15-pound fluorocarbon, that it is stealthy enough that that hardware does not interfere and cause any of the fish to notice that the bait is on there. And what we're going to end up using is this gulp sandworm right here. I've seen a couple of guys use this on YouTube, and so I wanted to give this a try. I do actually also have shrimp, which is known to be a really good perch bait, in my bucket, just in case this gives me no sort of luck. So let's see how this goes. Got gulp sandworms on, and that's the setup. 2 sandworms and a 2-ounce hook, all ready to get launched in the ocean. All right, so I'm actually not in any sort of waders. I'll show you right down here. I'm in some Nikes and some athletic wear. I'm wearing a sweater and a thermal underneath. All right. First cast in the longest of times. Let's see how this goes. Oh, felt a bite there. Oh, there's something here. There is something here. Oh, oh, oh. First cast? Oh, first cast. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. So that's a barred surf perch right there, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, let's get out of the water. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Whew. I think this is a male. You can tell by this little rubbery thing right here and the discontinuation of the anal fin right there. But I mean, it goes to show gulp sandworms do work. All right, you don't want to get spined by these guys. They do have pretty sharp spines on their dorsal fin. Doesn't look like they have any spines on their pectoral fins right here, but as you can see, a very nice size. Oh man, it's a very long time. Oh, I'm sorry, I lipped you pretty hard there. All right, let's let you go. All right, first cast, first catch. That is amazing. All right, let's get this guy back in the water. I don't want to throw you too hard. Let's wait for a good wave to come in. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Let's get this guy back in. Oh, oh my gosh. This, oh my gosh. That was amazing. All right. Let's aim for something bigger. Something bigger. Oh, of course. Of course. Of course. So stupid of me. I didn't open the bail. I was too excited catching that first fish. All right. So I've located myself next to where the lagoon actually empties out into the sea. So hopefully this is a really good location for me to catch these surf perch, as the freshwater does empty out into this salt water, and so all the nutrients, plankton, whatever empties out will hopefully attract all the sorts of bait fish, which will attract the surf perch at the same time. That was amazing. That feeling, getting your first fish in a long time. Oh man, such a nice feeling. Let's try to cast this out as far as I can. All right. Tighten the line. And wait. So it is high tide going to low tide right now. Low tide should occur around 11:40 today. And so this transition would be a good opportunity to try to catch any sort of fish. So it looks like the waves are pushing me this way, whereas where I first caught my surf perch was right over here. So I'm going to try to cast this way. Hopefully I can cast far enough. So far, with some positive results, hopefully I'll be able to catch some more. No one wants just one fish. We're all greedy in that way, right?